Man, it feels good to be able to do push-ups again. Right shoulder is feeling 100%. Good way to finish up a chest day.
Well, hey gang, welcome back to Mark's 60 plus fitness journey. Today is Tuesday, January 25th, 2022, and I am here at the gym with my bed head and everything, ready to do a chest and tricep workout. This is one of the workouts on my 4-day workout program that I'm currently on, and it's a continuation of my 4-day workout program series, which I started a couple of weeks ago with leg day. So let's get in here and see what we can do. Judging by the parking lot, it looks like it's going to be crowded in there. I, for the life of me, do not understand how come there is no time of the day when the gym is very light, at least this gym. It seems like at 9 a.m. there would be a little fewer people here. But be that as it is, let's go do this thing, and then we'll catch back up in a few minutes, see how it went. Let's go do it.
Okie dokie. Let's get this chest and tricep day underway with a little stretching. And this is my, for the last few weeks or so, maybe 2 months, 2.5 months, my routine is to start every workout with my stretching routine, which is about 20 minutes. And I think it's a good way to get into the workout. I'm starting to love this stretching routine. Still haven't gotten it down to an art form yet. I'm still learning, and I'm mostly working on my posterior chain, and meaning my hamstrings and my glutes and my hips. And it's made a world of difference with me. I absolutely love this, and I've made a lot of progress. I'm still working on some other hip opening flexibility movements, and I want to move into some shoulder, chest area flexibility movements too. But I do love starting out with this stretching. It really is a good way to get into the workout. And please excuse my butt there, but there's my hamstring stretch. But I had a shoulder injury a couple of months ago, maybe a little longer, that really hindered my chest and shoulder workouts. So I had to go into a little modification mode for my chest and shoulder day. And what follows here is an offshoot of my chest day modification to re-strengthen that right shoulder that I injured. And so basically what I did was just go with lighter weight, higher reps, and just a safer movement, and modified it a bit to include more cable work, which I will show you here very shortly. Good stretching workout today, routine today. That was a good one. So here, I'm doing exclusively now, well, not exclusively, but primarily single arm movements on my chest workouts. And here, as you can see, I'm starting with this hammer strength incline press machine. And what I like about this is that I'm only doing 2 sets here, on each side. But what I like about doing the single arms is I think I can get a better contraction right there. I can get the muscle shorter in the contraction for a longer period of time by doing one arm at a time. And in this particular movement right here, you can see where my hand is. And that's kind of for me to focus my mind on that upper half of my pec, which is what I like to focus on. And as I said, I get a nice little contraction, and the muscle shortens really well there. So that was 2 sets of hammer strength incline presses at 20 reps. 20 reps is good. It gets the blood flowing into the shoulder and chest area, nice and warmed up. Then I'm moving into some cable flies here. This particular machine I like really well. Again, I'm doing single arm, and And if you notice here, what I found is if I can move my hand in an arc, like from lower to kind of over my head there, it really, again, shortens that pec muscle really well, meaning I get a nice contraction right where I want it on the upper half of the pec. I still feel it all the way, but that stretch and that contraction right there, using single arms, works really great for me and the way my body is put together. So this particular movement here I've been doing for my last 5 or 6 chest workouts. Maybe not that many, but 3 or 4. And the odd thing is, I found out, I expected, it was going to be a less than workout when I first tried this, meaning I didn't think I was going to get a lot of work in. But it turns out that this particular fewer sets, higher reps, lower weight, single arm method, for me, it gives me a lot of work, a lot of chest work. And it turns out that my chest, I've always been able to develop my chest really easily, in particular the lower half. So I have to be careful that I don't overwork it, because it will get out of proportion with the rest of my body. Now here's one exception where on my 3rd set of these cable flies, I'm going to do 1 set of double arm. I'll call them double arm. But you'll notice here I'll alternate kind of a crossover there. And on this particular movement, I'm extending my arms as a press right there. Regular fly movement, then kind of a press and hold the contraction. I can feel this right down the middle of my chest, right on either side of the pec muscles there, from the top to the bottom. And this is going to be a new staple for me. These cable flies, I find, surprisingly, very effective for me. I just was always more of a dumbbell press guy, or a machine press guy, and kind of ignored the fly movements. But I mean the cable movements, and the cable fly movements in particular, they're really good. And here, this was kind of an impromptu thing. I decided to include some incline dumbbell flies. I did 2 sets of 20 reps here. To be honest with you, I think they worked pretty well, but I didn't get as much out of this as I wanted. I did, however, discover my right shoulder feels really great here, so I think next chest workout I'll probably alternate or exchange these dumbbell flies with dumbbell incline presses. But I'll do them later on in my chest day instead of the way I normally do it, which is I do heavy incline dumbbell presses first. That's the way I was doing it. But I think I'm going to keep this method and move the incline dumbbell work to the middle or towards the end of my chest day, and keep it at lighter weight and higher reps. But those 2 sets right there were effective. I felt that. To be honest with you, I felt it a little bit more in my triceps, but I got a little chest workout right there too. So now I'm going to move into some tricep and bench press. Tricep and chest transition, meaning I'm going to do a superset here of dumbbell tricep extensions and push-ups. So as you can see here, I'm doing 1 set of dumbbell tricep extensions at 12 reps, and then I'm going to jump into my push-ups. So this will be my tricep work transition by doing a superset of tricep extensions and push-ups. And as I said at the opening there, it really does feel great to be able to do push-ups again. I've always thought, at least for me, that push-ups are a great way to finish up a chest workout. And again, when I record these, this is just a vlog of what I do. I'm not here to espouse any particular movement for anyone out there. This is just what I do. So when I say for me, I'm talking about my workout here. I had someone mention that in a comment about asking about why I mention when I say me all the time. Well, I just want to point out that this is what I do, and I'm not specifically saying that anyone should do what I do. It may be of value, but this is what I do for my workouts. And I find push-ups, for me, are a great way to finish up a chest day. That was a good one right there. So now I'm going to finish up with my tricep work and finish up the day. I'm doing these cable pushdowns at a fairly heavy weight, but I'm still at, well, for me anyway, at 15 reps or so. And on these, I like to focus on keeping the contraction or extension a little bit longer at the bottom there. See, like right there, just hold it right there. I love these cable tricep pushdowns. I've been dabbling with some skull crushers too, but I find those things a little inconvenient to do. I'm still working on a method to get that nailed down, but since I find this very effective, I always gravitate towards the cables when I'm doing tricep work. So again, 2 sets of tricep pushdowns with this particular piece of equipment there. And then I'm going to finish up the tricep workout and the whole day with 2 sets of rope tricep extensions on the cable machine here. And on these rope tricep extensions, I've been focusing on keeping my elbows as close to my body as I can. And then you can't really see it well because I didn't record it. You can't see where my hands are. But I try to push my hands out at the bottom and try to feel the contraction on the short head of the tricep, that outer portion that I'm having a hard time developing there. These are drop sets too, by the way. And these last 2 sets here were a burner. Felt really good. Push my hands out, hold the contraction. That's a fabulous movement. I like it. So there you go. It was a pretty good day. It's a nice chest workout. It's an evolution of my normal chest workout from a couple of 3 months ago, where I was doing heavier dumbbell work up front. But I like this, and it seems to work really well for me. Just goes to show you, you can always evolve and learn as you go. So sometimes an injury or something like that is a blessing in disguise. I got a lot out of it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It was a great workout, and I appreciate you being here with me.
Okay, there was today's chest and tricep day. One of the 4 days of my 4-day workout program. No, it wasn't horrible. I think it worked out well. And that's just another example of what I've been doing the last 3 or 4 weeks of less work, less sets, less volume, little lower weight, higher reps, which seems to work out way better for this old guy here. Just introduce a little less wear and tear on the old body here, but still get the work in, so my body knows we're still doing things. We still need to keep the muscle mass there. So anyway, I like it, and it's good to be back on the horse, on the YouTube horse here after a few weeks off. A little break there. So there you go. thank you. I really appreciate you stopping in with me today and hanging out with me. And if you would, if you're this far in, hit that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please consider clicking that subscribe button and keep coming back. Tell your friends. And that's about it for today. So I'm going to wrap it up, get back home, get some lunch in my belly. So, till next time, go get 'em. Mark out.